Hey, I'd like to introduce the basic gym-based strength and conditioning program. This is a continuation off of the January 2017 strength and conditioning program. You can basically look at this as the next, what you would want to do next from this. A few differences. This is a 4-day split. So there's 4 different routines in this set of workouts. And just like in the last one, you can do 4 times a week. That would be a great way to split this up. Or you can do 3 of these workouts a week and just do like workout 1, 2, 3, and then the next week you would do 4, 1, and 2. You can do it just twice a week. You can do it 5 times a week. The important thing is the ratio in which these movements and these workouts are being done, and the order is of somewhat importance. And just trying to keep that order so that you're doing proportional amounts of these movements. So for each of these workouts, you're going to have a core, you're going to have a warm-up, and there's different warm-ups for each day. You're going to have a strength portion, you're going to have a cardio or conditioning portion, and then at the end of each day, I recommend that you roll out. You use the foam roller, or you use the lacrosse ball, or some sort of massage, looking to complete your workout with a massage. I have in mind the Weekend Warrior. The Weekend Warrior, it could be also somebody who I'm actually going to be using this program for my folks at Ship City Fitness. A lot of those people have a weight loss objective, and they, in addition to what I'll have them be doing with this program, they're also involved in a sort of boot camp style workout program, and they have that option. And so this is focused on strength and conditioning. So there's always going to be there's a lot of attention on the posture. And posture is probably the most important thing. And posture and trying to balance out your body through this exercise program. So there's going to be, you try to do equal amounts for full body symmetry. And there is a pretty much universal posture for all of especially the weight-bearing exercises that are in this program. The posture is universal, and I'll explain it in the videos to come for each exercise. Compared to the January 17 program, this one will add quite a few movements. Some of them are a little bit more complex. It does, though, simplify the repetition scheme. This is going to be a straight, most of the things are going to have sets of 8, sets of 5, or sets of 10 throughout the program. And I would recommend, too, cycling through this 4 times. You cycle through this program 4 times, and that would be, and you can continue to do it for like 8 cycles or 12 cycles. But if you were to do that, then you would want to change the repetition scheme for each of those blocks. If you did like 3 of those 4-week blocks, each block you would want to change the repetition scheme a little bit. And you can think about maybe decreasing the repetitions for each of the blocks. But for this one, I keep it's a pretty simple format. For the warm-ups, most of the warm-ups, when you go through it, you're going to go through it in a circuit style, and you go through it twice. For the strength part of the exercise, the principle is you're going to warm up to a challenging weight or a heavy weight, and then you complete 3 sets. And for most of the strength workouts, you're going to rest about a minute in between. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a superset, in which case the rest period can be lower. And so you're doing the 3 working sets. And when you get to the first working set will be the heaviest weight that you use for the day. So you want to make sure you warm up adequately to get there, but you're not too exhausted by the time you get to that heavy weight. And then on the second set, you can choose to stay with that heavy weight, or you can decrease the weight. And then on the third set, the final working set, you want to make sure is a lighter set, that's something that you can do with a very good movement. And the movement quality is really what we're looking for. So that posture that I was talking about, that universal posture, you're always going to be focused on keeping that through the range of motion for all of these exercises. And you will look to never compromise that. So you'll only be going to the point of technical failure, as they say. So technical failure is when you lose one of those postural cues. Say your shoulders round forward, or your knees collapse in on a squat. You know that was too heavy. Stop the set right there. Rack the weight. Go down and wait. Control is the name of the game here. We're not going